I used science to get over a needle phobia so severe that I couldn't get a shot or a blood draw for 27 years. I'm going to discuss the science, I'm going to talk about what worked for me. If it might work for you, talk to your doctor, show them this video, maybe it'll help. The first crucial thing to understand is that a needle phobia, especially one where you pass out or vomit, is not like other phobias. I have an overactive vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is responsible for a lot of things, but one of the things it does is when you are in a life-threatening crisis, it slows your heart down to prevent major blood loss. What happens is that tiny needle goes in, you're not necessarily afraid of it, but your body involuntarily drops your heart rate to 30 beats per minute. You pass out, you feel like you're dying, and you don't want to repeat that. Very rationally. So therapeutic techniques that work for other phobias like exposure therapy don't necessarily work for you because you don't have a fear of the needle. You have a rational fear of an involuntary physical response, and the way to manage that is to manage the physical response. The way to prevent the physiological response is to first numb the injection site. I numb the injection site 3 ways. The first is with an ice pack. This is about 70% effective by itself. Put it on the injection site before the injection for about 2 minutes. You don't want to do it for more than 2 minutes. You're just going to make the skin a lot more firm. If you're using it by itself, just move it up between the brain and the pain while the injection's going on. It works all right. Second thing that helps, lidocaine cream. You can just get this off the shelf at any drugstore for pretty cheap. Apply it about half an hour before you're going to get the jab. Put a layer of plastic wrap over it. Wipe it off immediately beforehand. Tell the technician what you used. You have to use a pretty thick layer. You have to leave it on a while. Some techs get a little spooked out by it, but it does help numb the surface. Third technique, and I do use all 3 of these, vibration. Get your mind out of the gutter. They do sell devices. One of them is called a Buzzy, but I just use a $10 makeup brush. Turn it on the highest setting, put it on for 30 seconds, move it up between the brain and the pain while it's still on. Between all 3 of these with a normal injection, I feel nothing. Much less effective for blood draws, but it is enough to get me through them. For blood draws, I still rely on Xanax and all of these techniques, and a technique of tensing my legs and my buttocks to prevent the blood from flowing out of my head into my legs. But just the fact that I haven't passed out in years and I haven't felt most of the shots I've gotten means that this went from something completely unmanageable that could threaten my life to something I have under control. So absolutely talk to your doctor, see if one or all of these techniques might work for you. Good luck.